the body, that is W is equal to half mv square. This is the second method. This is also over kinetic energy, the second method, right? Okay. This is integration method because we have studied already integration and differentiation, everything. And you will be able to understand it, I suppose. If you are not able to understand, once again you will see integration and differentiation. That is already, you have the video with you, right? So kinetic energy of a body is always a positive value, right? Kinetic energy of a body cannot be negative. If velocity decreases, kinetic energy decreases, but the value of energy is always positive. Kinetic energy is always positive, but potential energy can be negative also, right? Kinetic energy is a scalar quantity. Kinetic energy is measured with the same unit with which we measure work done by the force. Work done is also measured in joules. Kinetic energy is also measured in joules. When velocity v is equal to 0, kinetic energy of body is equal to 0. Kinetic energy of a body is always positive. Right? Then relation between kinetic energy and momentum, it is a very important relation I'm going to make now. We know that kinetic energy K is equal to half into mv square, right? Or mv square is equal to 2k, we can write. mv square is equal to 2k, we can write. So by multiplying both sides by m, we will get m square v square is equal to 2m k also we can write. M square v square, but m into v is equal to p. Therefore, m into v is equal to p. Therefore, m square v square is equal to p square. P square means momentum. P square is equal to 2mk. We can write. Right? This is another diversion of this. That is k is equal to p square by 2m also. We can write. So, in every angle you have to think. When you get an expression, every angle you have to think and write the different angles, the equations. So p square is equal to 2mk or k is equal to p square by 2mk. Or p is equal to square root of 2mk. So this is a very important relation. P is equal to square root of 2mk, right? Or k is equal to p square by 2m. So using these relations, we can apply some graphs also. So please note down. This is the relation between kinetic energy and momentum. Relation between kinetic energy and momentum. Momentum is P. P and kinetic energy. The relation is also written here. P is equal to root of 2mk or k is equal to p square divided by 2m. Right? That's also done. Next is some relations. That means using the same relations we can draw. You can plot some graphs also. Let's say first of all graph between k and m. So k and m means p is a constant, right? P is a constant. This is k along the y-axis and m along the x-axis. The graph obtained will be a graph like this. Why that? Because p is a constant. P is a constant and k is inversely proportional to m. Right? K is inversely proportional to m. So you got the value. That means k is equal to p square by 2m. K is equal to p square divided by 2m. 2m, right? P is a constant. 2 is also a constant. Therefore, k is inversely proportional to m. K is inversely proportional to m means when k increases, when m increases, k, right? According to this relation, k is equal to p square divided by 2m, right? When m increases, k decreases. So this is the condition. So the condition also, this condition can be used to draw this graph. This graph is very important. So p is equal to a constant. K is inversely proportional to m. According to this relation, this is the shape of the graph. Right? Another graph is like this between p and m. P and m, k is constant. K is kept constant. That graph is shown here like this. P is along the y-axis and m is along the m is mass is along the x-axis. The graph obtained is like this, right? Because P is equal to root of 2mk. In this case, P is equal to square root of 2mk, right? That is P is directly proportional to P is directly proportional to K. Sorry, directly proportional to M, right? In this case, am I correct? K is equal to constant. That means P is directly root of 2m. 2 is also already a constant. Therefore, P is directly proportional to root m. For P is directly proportional to root m, this is the shape of the graph. Now, one more graph you can make here. That graph is here between. So all these graphs also important. Graphical questions can come. That is K and between